When you talk about being chosen, everybody wants to be chosen. They want the power of being chosen. How powerful are chosen people? They see that chosen people have a light that shines, that radiates through them, that no matter what they go through, they are a comeback kid. They're always going to bounce back. They learn patience, but they go through a lot to learn patience. But one of the things that you really don't understand when it comes to chosen people and the power that they have is when they don't know who they are targets. They are a power source because they stay plugged into God. They are always, either consulting God, walking with God, or God is building them to put them into position to recognize the power that they have and who they are. But when you are naive and you don't know who you are, you attract people who are attracted to the power source of who you are, what you carry. So they'll come into your life like narcissists, like witches, like warlocks. They will drain you. People who need what it is that you have. They see that light that you have. Because chosen people, they are healers. They hold revelation. They have such wisdom. They are protectors and things of that nature. People want to be plugged into the power source without having the person. So so you're like somebody who they want to plug into, but they don't want anything else from you except to be plugged into you. So there are people who will want to rob you. They want to be connected to you so that they can drain you. And when they drain you, they leave you dry. They leave you dry and they leave you thirsty, having to reboot and refill yourself again. And they walk away with the glow, with the shine, with the power, with everything that used to be where you were. And it's not that anybody can steal it, but they can drain it. They can pull from it. And the thing about being powerful when you are chosen is a danger and not protecting and knowing the power that you have. Chosen people are called to be protectors, but when you don't protect, you become a victim of somebody else's draining, taking, stealing, robbing from you what you don't know that you have. Everybody wants to say, oh, I'm chosen, I'm chosen, I'm chosen because I went through X, Y, and Z. But when you look at the people who are chosen, and what we have that we all can relate to is people in the Bible. When you look at Mary, the mother of Jesus, she was chosen. And being chosen, she went through so much with her son because at 12 years old, she lost him, didn't even know who he was. And this is why we can be in a family of a whole generation of people and that one person be the chosen person and you don't even recognize what their assignment is or what they have. And then when they're about their father's business, you feel lost because you don't know where they are instead of understanding that they are different, that is something different about them. Jesus knew who he was. So him being about his father's business, being in the synagogue, being around leaders and teachers and things of that nature, he needed to surround himself around certain people. And his parents didn't know who he was. And even growing up, his mother had to watch him sacrifice himself for the world. Pain that comes along with purpose, that comes along with the power, that comes along with, you being chosen. When we look at Joseph, Joseph was chosen. His brothers, flesh and blood brothers, treated him like a misfit. Didn't care about him, even though Joseph participated in it, because when we are chosen and we are naive and we don't understand the power that we have, we use what we have to point out that somebody else don't have it. And we are already not liked for the fact that we have something that people don't want us to have, or why you think you special, or why would God give this to you and not give it to me? So when Joseph points out to his brothers that not only is he favored by his father and he has a coat of many colors, but on top of that, you're going to have this dream, and this dream is going to put you over us. So many of us as chosen, we are not responsible with being chosen. And it's because we don't get the training. So we learn from the hard knock life. We learn as we go. And we have family members and brothers and friends and people who end up mistreating us, mishandling us, take us and put us in the pits and do all different types of things to us. But it's because we weren't trained to understand what it is that we have. And then the greater purpose comes out in the end once we really sat in different pits and prisons and been persecuted and accused and things of that nature, that we sit and recognize who we are and what we have and what God has given us the power to do. When we look at King David, before he became king, he had brothers who were great, big, muscular, tricep, bicep type of handsome guys who, when they came looking for a king, didn't even consider David. And David being the ruddy little boy tending to the sheep, stinking like the sheep, sleeping with the sheep, protecting the sheep, and things of that nature, making music and melody unto God and just spending time with God and getting his power from God, he was set apart. They rejected him when he had the power to take Goliath down. Didn't even recognize who he was. And when he got into position, he had a dysfunctional family, being chosen by God, chosen to be king. Do we need to further on? When we look at Jesus, chosen, decided he was going to come and do what he did, sent by the Father to come here, shed his blood for the sins of the world. And what happened? People rejected him, standing right before the Savior, standing right before the Redeemer, standing right before he who is the Son of God. We are all sons of God, male, female. There is no gender in the spirit of the things that we do for God. We are power sources when we are close to and plugged in. But the chosen, when we don't know who we are, we get robbed of the revelation. People put blinders and clog you up and things of that nature because they know that you are a protector. And being a protector, you are going to protect people and you are going to expose people because of the revelation that you hold. Because of what you have, people don't want you to have. They don't want you to be who you are. They don't want you to get people free and liberate. They don't want you to help people. So you are under attack even though you are powerful. You being powerful is your purpose to be powerful. But you must know the power that you have and be responsible with that power, being chosen. Not just claiming, I'm chosen, because people, a few people mistreated you, or a few people did this. Sometimes we participate in it and we won't get up. And as long as if you are truly chosen and you continue to lay there, people are going to continue to mistreat you until you get up and take your power and recognize who you are, that God set you apart. And God corrected me on something that I used to say. I used to say that none of us are special. And we may not be special to be better than anybody else, but chosen people are special because you have healing presence. You have healing power. You have healing in you. Not just to lay hands on the sick and they recover, but you also have healing when you show up. Some people just need for you to show up in a room. Some people just need to see your presence. Because your presence, the light that is in you, it illuminates, it cancels out darkness. So people just need for you to be where it is that you need to be. The healing that is in you, the healings in your word, the healings in your revelation, the healings in your truth. God uses you to expose and to bring truth, and people don't like that. But this is why you can't be focused on people. And this is why you have to protect yourself. Because the type of people who come to you, who want to plug into the power source, but don't want you, they want to drain you. So you must be protected and protect yourself. How do you protect yourself? You stay close to God. You are discerning. You see things that people don't even think you see. You're able to overlook things. People don't think that you know what you know. But because one of your superpowers is silence, you'll know some things and not say some things. But you don't be a fool to people and just lay and waddle and allow and keep drawing the same people to you and not look at yourself and say, I need to shut this down. I keep going through this cycle of people plugging into